second part for the external. Alright, after getting some more precise measurements of the springs and see what's going on, I'm gonna show you what's happening. This spring, the big spring, it steps full down, alright, at this point, at the bottom, and then it steps also full up, where it's supposed to be, actually. I'm talking about inside of the groove. Wait, okay, focus, stupid thing. Inside of this groove, where it's supposed to be. But there where it's stepping, if I close it and I try to actuate, it's 18.1 millimeters. The stroke, the stroke. How much you can compress it, let us say. It's not opening complete. It's like the first video that I showed you that was not opening too much. So I cannot use this spring, or at least I cannot use it as it is. I have to remove 3 millimeters. I need 3 extra millimeters stroke on the external to be able to adjust the 0.3 bar over boost what has currently the car. Fine. That's one thing. This one, this spring, it goes up to, you can compress it up to 15.8 millimeters. You can tell me, nice, this is a good spring. No, it's not. Why? Because this stupid spring, it doesn't sit in a groove. It sits on this step here. It sits on this step, and then up in the cover, it sits on the other step. It's not entering the groove. So what does mean that one? This spring, it's ending up to be 18.3 millimeters, let us say. Also, this spring, I cannot use it. How lovely. The small spring, yeah, hi, buddy. So that's 14 millimeters when you compress it full. It sits properly inside of this groove. Alright, and it sits properly here. So, this, it's not the right spring to put it on this external, because it's reducing the stroke, and it doesn't sit, it sits on the lip, right on the lip. It doesn't sit exactly where it's supposed to be for the springs. Here you see that you can put 3 springs, 1, 2, 3. This, it's not the ideal to put it, if you ask me. This one is giving to you less stroke, alright, and we're ending up only with that. And now Tassos, he has to go through all these springs. I have this there, don't confuse it, to don't mix it up actually. Keep this far away. This is what springs had inside the external. And I have to go through all these things. You see something? I get also valve spring from MO57. I might be able to cut it and play with that. We're gonna see if it sits properly inside. Yep, no problem. I have done this before. It's not the first time. So I have to go through all these springs to find correct one. Yay, how beautiful is that? And you know, I'm lucky and happy that I have the spring compressor tool here. Alright, at least I can make some measurements. It's faster actually to mount it on and see how much, mostly for the stroke. That's why I have it. Let us say like that. Mostly for the stroke and to see how many kilograms to don't be way out. Target 20 to 21 psi to start opening the piston. When you apply, let us say, boost, to start opening the piston at 20 to 21 psi, and to have, let us say, more than 50 millimeters stroke. No, not 50 millimeters. How much was the stroke? I don't remember. It was small. Yeah. More stroke than has 3 millimeters more stroke of the external to move the piston a little bit, to open more the piston by 3 millimeters, and it's gonna compensate by the 0.3 bar over boost what has the car. Story of my life. Yep. Or you can keep it the 0.3 bar over boost, you know. Decrease a little bit ignition timing, give a little bit more extra fuel, and you're gonna be happy. Yep. No, anyhow, yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. Wish me luck to find the spring, correct spring. I'm gonna show you, I'm not gonna upload the video yet. When we're gonna finalize it, we're gonna see together the stroke and how many psi it's opening the piston. Fine, fine. Yay. And the Porsche is still waiting for me. It's still there. At least I finished with the piston cap. Something's that, right? Alright. Now, what's this? 2 springs only inside. Fine. Opening at 21 to 22 psi. See how much opening the piston. Much better than before. It's double than before. So for the 0.3 bar over boost, it should be fine. And that's it, almost ready. You can tell me why almost ready, because from the springs and the calibration torquing down, it's done. Finish the story with that. Fine. Then we're not gonna leave these fittings. Not this kind of fittings. We're gonna put this kind of fittings with a stainless steel pipe. I'm gonna make also a leak test at the end to see that it's fine, that it's not does haven't leaked from anywhere. Alright, and we're not gonna put silicone pipe or rubber pipe here anymore. Same thing what we're doing all the time. These two springs go back to the customer, belongs to him. I don't need these springs because I have plenty. These need to be mounted. This no. This also going back to the customer. Also this will gonna go back to the customer. You're gonna get replaced this one by one of these. I just don't have here inside one of these. Yep, that's it pretty much. And that's the end for the external. Yay, will it gonna work? Definitely.